Haryana government. All of that coming in. What would be the implications of picking Nayab Saini, replacing him? Replacing Manohar Lal Khattar, and also the BJP breaking its alliance with the JJP. All of the political implications coming up next. First up, the headlines. Nayab Saini replaces ML Khattar, set to be sworn in as new Haryana Chief Minister. Big suspense over JJP numbers continue. Politics over CAA rollout. Mamta launches scathing attacks, says CAA deliberately bought before Ramzan. BJP hits back, says Mamta lays out red carpet only for one community. Congress bigwigs to skip Lok Sabha elections. Sources say the likes of Sachin Pilot, Ashok Gehlot, Kamal Nath will not contest or are not keen to contest. Mega Atmanirbhar defence display in Pokhran. Prime Minister Modi attends Bharat Shakti exercise. Live war drills at India's nuke site. Tri-service live fire power display. First ever Tejas crash. Indian Air Force light combat aircraft crashed near Jaisalmer during an operational training sortie. While the pilot ejected safely, a court of inquiry has been ordered. Tracking the latest, new Haryana Chief Minister Nayab Saini to take oath shortly. He'll have a spanking new cabinet. The entire cabinet will not be sworn in today, is what we are given to understand. But having said that, quite a few will. Mohan Lal, Badoli, Gopal Kanda, independents will also take oath. We're going to break it down, the political implications of it all, what it means for Haryana as well as the once allied JJP. All of that coming up. But viewers, the big story of the day is ML Khattar resigned today as the Haryana Chief Minister as the BJP-JJP combined split. BJP State Chief Nayab Singh has now become the new Chief Minister designate, will be taking oath shortly. The move has been criticized by the opposition, who's asking for governor's rule. Let's watch the special report. We're back with the latest.
Haryana woke up to high political drama on Tuesday. The state has got a new Chief Minister in Nayab Singh Saini. The chain of events started with Manohar Lal Khattar quitting as Chief Minister amid reports of rift with the JJP over seat sharing. The JJP was keen to contest on 2 seats, but the BJP was in no mood to give any seat to Dushyant Chautala's party. By afternoon, it became clear the BJP was going for an overhaul in the state that it swept in 2019. Saini was declared as Chief Minister after a meeting of the MLAs in the presence of central observers.
मनोहर लाल जी जैसा व्यक्तित्व और व्यक्ति राजनीति के क्षेत्र में होना असंभव सा काम है.
Saini is the current state BJP chief. He is a member of parliament from Kurukshetra. Considered to be a close aide of Khattar, Saini is also a known OBC face. The Congress has demanded precedence rule in the state, claiming the BJP has lost moral right to rule.
एक और समझौता हो गया है गठबंधन तोड़ने का, तो लोगों को गुमराह करने का, क्योंकि इस 5 साल में हर वर्ग इस सरकार से विमुख हो चुका है. इस पार्टी को कुछ भी सरकार में रहने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है. मैं कहता हूं कि तुरंत हरियाणा में राष्ट्रपति शासन लागू होना चाहिए और चुनाव में चले जाना चाहिए.
We are keeping a close eye on all the developments. एक बार पूरा जो घटनाक्रम जिस तरफ बढ़ेगा तब आपको विस्तार से जानकारी हम देंगे.
The alliance is broken, which was in any case an unholy alliance. लोगों की आंखों में धूल झोंका, and first day itself we knew that this is not going to last. BJP, which claims to be in control all over, they let events overtake them, and now they are reacting in such a way.
With Nayab Singh Saini at the helm, the BJP is set for a new innings in Haryana. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, the suspense around the missing JJP MLAs has cleared as 4 JJP MLAs have reached the Raj Bhavan. 4 JJP MLAs are at Nayab Singh swearing in. Only 5 JJP MLAs were at Chautala's residence. There are only 10 in all. 4 of them have reached Raj Bhavan. Will they be taking oath is the big question. BJP has the numbers even without the JJP viewers because it is being supported by the 7 independents. But 4 of the JJP MLAs are now at the Raj Bhavan alongside the designate Chief Minister Nayab Singh Saini. Let's cut across immediately to Kamaljit Sandhu, who's joining us live with the latest. Kamal, take us through the latest development of the 5 missing JJP MPs, 4 MLAs, 4 of them right now at the Governor House, Raj Bhavan.
Well, that is what is indicated. Now, let me tell you, this is a packed house at this point of time. And let me just show you the visuals around. You see a lot of policemen out here, a lot of security, but also the front rows are ones which belong to not just the family members, but also those designate, also for the MLAs. So what is very clear is that the BJP was confident that they were in touch with the JJP MLAs, and now the indication is all clear. That is the right thing, and that is perhaps where the confidence is coming in. Not only do they have the 48 members, which is 41 from the BJP, we know that there is Gopal Kanda, the 6 independent, and they seem to also be in touch with at least 4 to 5 of the JJP MLAs. So this is a clear indication that BJP is on a head start at this point of time. Not only do they walk away from the JJP alliance, but they also managed to get some of the members to actually be on their own. And that is how the confidence is now really stemming out. But a couple of minutes from now, the stage has already been set. This is where this is going to be one big family as far as BJP is concerned. But clearly, when it comes to leadership, now Manohar Lal being replaced by Nayab Singh Saini, how's that going to be taken by the state? Whether that's going to cut the anti-incumbency, he's again a non-Jat OBC member, a huge OBC vote bank coming in. But clearly, as far as the members are concerned, this is where BJP has tried to change tactics, and there it is, number of these MLAs coming in right now. The front rows are full, an indication that this is a big change that the BJP is hoping will garner not only Lok Sabha seats for them, but also the assembly seats. So this is in the green sari there. This is Nayab Singh Saini's wife, a big smile on her face, and this is the family who's also sitting here. So meanwhile, it does seem that they've managed to get hold of the rebels, and these are the JJP rebels, and it is a clear indication that this could spell trouble. Remember, Dushyant Chautala was supposed to have a press conference. That's not happened today. It is likely that in Hisar, they're going to be a big rally tomorrow, and they will have to put up candidates, because remember, they were asking for Hisar and Bhiwani. That's not what has happened. Instead, what has happened is that the alliance has broken, and meanwhile, it does seem that as far as BJP is concerned, they seem to be marching forward very confidently under the leadership of Nayab Singh Saini, somebody who's risen from the ranks. He is holding the state leadership, but clearly he was the member of parliament from Kurukshetra, somebody who's been from Narayangarh. We've also been told Anand village continues to be upset. There have been many who've been trying to reassure him, trying to get him to attend this particular
Expecting alongside Nayab Singh Saini, there will be Haryana's Lokhit Party's Gopal Kanda who will be taking oath, and a few independents. Are the rebel JJP MLAs also taking oath in the cabinet?
That once and for all, they'll be able to manage all these people together. So a big house full, and any minute from now is what we're expecting is that not only there will be a swearing in, but the number of seats has been reduced. On the stage, if you see, there are these 3 big seats, and then there are these 2 smaller chairs. So from 7 seats, now it's gone down to 5.
So the entire cabinet will not be taking oath, just the ones who have decided to support the government will be. Kamaljit Sandhu, coming right back to you, bringing in Raman Malik, senior BJP leader, who's joining us live, as well as Sujata Paul, spokesperson Congress. But Raman Malik, you know, the question, sir, what made the BJP effect this change 1 month before Lok Sabha, and October is your state elections?
Preeti, I believe that it's the prerogative of our party to do the necessary changes that we feel, when we feel, how we feel. And we are not answerable to anybody for that. We are only answerable with our performance to the public. And I can assure you wholeheartedly that not just the 10 seats of the Lok Sabha, but again, in October, there will be a BJP Chief Minister swearing in for the third time in a row in Haryana. And today, I was just on another show and there was so much of hullabulla by a Congress spokesperson. Through your channel, I am giving an open challenge to Mr. Gandhi and Mr. Hooda and the SRK group. The seat of their choice in Haryana, they can field from rather than Rahul Gandhi going to Wayanad. If they say that Mr. Khattar and BJP government have not performed at all, and they have not been good to people, and everybody is against them, then there is not a good or a better situation for fielding Rahul Gandhi. Please field Rahul Gandhi from Haryana on a seat of their choice.
Okay.
And I can assure you that he will lose.
Okay. But
He
you know,
will
Malik
lose.
Saab, you said, we are not answerable to anyone, but the press sometimes will ask the question, even though you're a BJP spokesperson and maybe not so used to being asked questions. But let me also ask you, Malik Saab,
No.
you know
We are
what,
very
even for
clear
the
of
people.
answering questions.
Malik Saab, listen to the question. Even where the people and the voter of Haryana is concerned, if till yesterday, as the Prime Minister said, that praised Mr. Khattar gloriously, that he was such a fabulous Chief Minister, why is it that this, any journalist will ask, what made you change a Chief Minister who was performing his duties to the hilt and doing a great job for the state?
Okay, so there's a journalist, and I must say that, Preeti ji, we are always ready to answer any question by any journalist. But at the same point, let's say there's a journalist who's upgraded to a senior reporter or maybe a deputy editor or editor sometime. As and when the organization feels fit for that capabilities of that journalist, they upgrade his role or her role. In the same manner, if the organization, the central organization feels comfortable and they want to change the role of Mr. Khattar to a central leadership, I do not think there should be any problem. But at the same point, the party has time and again shown that people who are not in the list of being considered as being the Chief Minister face, even Mr. Khattar for that matter in 2014, when he became the Chief Minister for the first time, and I was there on various televisions debate in those era, I told the people that there's going to be a person whom they do not consider to be a Chief Minister. Till today morning, Mr. Saini's name was nowhere as he was the party president.
Right?
And PTG, the biggest difference between those accusing us and us is that these people have not been able to formulate a district committee, all district committees in their organization, the Congress. Whereas we, as BJP, have gone into a transition of the entire mechanism without a glitch. That shows the difference between a family-held enterprise and a service organization.
Okay. All right.
And that is where they lose.
Okay, Mr. Malik, as I bring in the Congress, your Congress counterpart on this show, I'll also add to where you talk about the 2014 era on how Mr. Khattar was a surprise. Believe me, he was a surprise, Mr. Malik, because you and I both know at a very public rally, Mr. Amit Shah had raised the hand of Captain Abhimanyu Singh and said, he's your Chief Minister if we win. And then suddenly he wasn't the chief minister, it was Mr. Khattar. You know that well, Mr. Malik. But I want to bring in Sujata Paul into this conversation. Sujata Paul, to pull you in on this, you know what the Congress is now doing is asking for president's rule. Why should there be president's rule? On what moral authority? The BJP has the numbers. They've decided to break an alliance, effect a leadership change. Why ask for president's rule?
This government in Haryana...
I'm just coming in, ma'am. Hold your thought. Your breaking news just filtering in. Dushyant Chautala, the former deputy CM of Haryana, has broken his silence after breaking up with the BJP. Dushyant Chautala has said was fortunate to serve as deputy CM, will always protect the interests of Haryana. A very small and a curt statement coming in from the former CM or former deputy CM of Haryana. He's going to hold a political rally, and maybe we'll get a political statement tomorrow post that rally. But yes, go ahead, Sujata Paul.
As far as the Haryana government is concerned, we have seen the kind of ill governance and misgovernance that the people of Haryana have got in the last so many years. And just because elections are around the corner, that is why this has been done. And this works pretty well with the conspiratorial attitude of the BJP. And why do I say that? Because you saw the way Mr. Anil Vij walked out of the meeting. But why is it that they needed to remove Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar when just yesterday the Prime Minister was talking so highly about him and talking about his days with Mr. Khattar in the earlier times? The fact is that they know that there's huge anti-incumbency against Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, and that is why they just want to do this for the sake of politics, for the sake of Lok Sabha elections. And like you said, elections in Haryana will take place 6 months later. But that also means that you don't, the BJP thinks that you just need to come into power. That's it. You don't need to give governance to people. Okay. And I was hearing the BJP spokesperson say that they're not accountable to anybody. They are accountable and answerable to everybody in this country, because this is a democracy. And even though Anand Kumar Hegde says that you want 400 because you want to change the constitution, it hasn't happened as yet. The people of Haryana, last point, the people of Haryana understand that this is being done to divide the Jat votes, which will not happen because people have understood, and it will be the Congress Party Chief Minister who will be sworn in 6 months later, and it will be the Congress Party MPs who will be coming into power soon from Haryana as well.
All right, okay, stay with us. Let's quickly cut into news break. We've got, as per our sources, the list of those who will be taking oath alongside the new Chief Minister in waiting, Mr. Saini. What we have been given to understand, Mohan Lal Badoli, Kanwar Pal Gujar, Gopal Kanda, Sanjay Singh and Gyan Chand Gupta. Well, a motley crew. Gopal Kanda, his own party HLP, has been supporting the BJP in any case. There are a fair amount of independents as well in this. I want to pull in my colleague Polumi Saha, who's joining us for more. Polumi, a limited cabinet taking oath today, and all of the ones in the cabinet, new names, but can you take us through those? Gopal Kanda, his party has been supporting the BJP. There are independents as well in this list. Are any JJP MLAs also taking oath again? Can you give us the latest?
No, this list that our colleague Kamaljeet is sharing from the ground, she's of course at the Raj Bhavan right now, doesn't have anyone from the JJP, but yes.
Let me cut across to Kamal. Let me just hold on to that thought. Kamaljeet breaking this news right now in India Today. Cutting across to Kamal, she's also with us. Kamal, take us through this list. You have Gopal Kanda, his party has been supporting BJP. Who are the others in this list?
First of all, let me tell you, the ceremony has begun. People have risen from their seats. The names obviously doing the round are Mohan Lal Badola, Kanwar Pal Gujar, Gopal Kanda, Sanjay Singh, Gyan Chand Gupta, who's the speaker. But yes, the number of seats on stage are less now. So this is an indication perhaps whatever was being planned is not going as per the plan. They may not be announcing the entire cabinet. But clearly, as far as, and you see the governor there and Manohar Lal Khattar all on stage, and the new Chief Minister. And remember, Nayab Singh here walking right behind Manohar Lal Khattar. This is how this entire ceremony has now begun, and the three big chairs are being occupied, even as the election observers are also present for this entire ceremony. On stage are three, which includes the Haryana governor.
Bandaru Dattare, the Haryana governor, right on the left-hand side, viewers. You have Mr. Khattar, now the former CM, right in the middle is Nayab Singh Saini. And it does seem that the chairs have now been removed. Kamal, over to you. Are we only seeing the Chief Minister now take oath? All right, okay. So the national anthem now playing at the ceremony in Chandigarh. But those three on your television screen, that's Bandaru Dattare. He's the governor of Haryana. Nayab Singh Saini, the newly inducted Chief Minister in waiting. And you have on the other side, Mr. Khattar. And nobody quite else is what at least Kamaljit Sandhu is telling us right now. But once again, let's, before we cut across back to Kamaljit Sandhu, who's with us right now. Kamal, if you can hear me, it seems only the designate Chief Minister will be taking oath.
Well, by the looks of it, definitely so. It just seems that there's only one, which is the designate CM, and Nayab Singh Saini sitting comfortably right between the governor as well as Manohar Lal Khattar. And remember, this is a big political change happening. Somebody who's been representing BJP in the center from Haryana has now moved towards the politics of the state. He's been the state chief as well. So yes, they're relying on his young shoulders to carry forward the legacy, and obviously a big task because 10 years of BJP in the state, it also means there's a lot of anti-incumbency. There is the farmer agitation, there has been the wrestlers issue, so there have been problems in the state. But meanwhile, it does seem that as far as the change is concerned, that is not going to be limited only regarding the chief minister. There's going to be change as far as the cabinet is concerned, with new faces being shown.
And the rest not very happy with it.
Now lending their support.
All right. Okay, Kamal, stay with me. I just want to quickly cut across. We're going to cut across back to Kamaljit in just a while. Mr. Malik, if you're still with us, I want to pull you back into this conversation. All right, let's. The oath-taking ceremony has started. You have, these visuals. That's quite the money shot of the evening. You have Nayab Singh Saini, who got up and touched the feet of Manohar Lal Khattar before he went to take oath. He's known to be very, very close to ML Khattar. He is the sitting MP from Kurukshetra. Saini, the Mali community, OBC, where Haryana is concerned.
मैं नायब सिंह ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा। मैं हरियाणा राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगा तथा भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना मैं सब प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान के और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं नायब सिंह ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि जो विषय हरियाणा राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा, उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को उस अवस्था को छोड़कर, जबकि ऐसे मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों के उचित निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो, अन्य अवस्था में मैं प्रत्यक्ष या परोक्ष रूप में संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगा।
Jai Shri Ram ringing in once Nayab Singh Saini takes oath, and it just seems it's only going to him today. And one of the main reasons that's happening, viewers, what coming in? You have Anil Vij, who's the Home Minister, who wasn't really happy with the meeting that has taken place, has refused to come for this oath-taking ceremony. He's in Ambala and refusing to come for the oath-taking. So there's a lot going on. Mr. Malik, I want to pull you in. Not as, without any hitches. This is how the BJP works. Not really like that. There are quite a few hitches which are on even in your own party.
See, the point is that, Preeti, you must understand the basic difference of what you have been experiencing and knowing and what is in BJP. Whereas the other parties are concerned, that is an organization of various leaders. They are not people, they are not leaders of the organization. They are organizations, there are leaders who club their independent clouds to become an organization. And we are an organization which makes people into leaders, and every karyakarta has its responsibility. So these things do not affect the working of BJP as a party. You have seen various times, whether it was Uma Bharti ji or other people who have shown their dissent or otherwise, and how and what has happened and how time went. So one must understand we have our internal discipline which we follow, and we do not compromise on that. Whereas people who are from parties which are independent, family-owned enterprises have variations in their reactions, and they have their so-called,
All right, Kamarpal Gujar, sir, I'm just coming in for a minute. Kamarpal Gujar taking oath. If Kamaljeet Sandhu is with us, Kamal, take us through.
मैं कमरपाल ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा। मैं हरियाणा के राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धा पूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतकरण से निर्वाह करूंगा तथा भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना मैं सब प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान के और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं कंवरपाल ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि जो विषय हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा, उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को उस अवस्था को छोड़कर, जबकि ऐसे मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों के उचित निर्वाह के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो, अन्य अवस्था में मैं प्रत्यक्ष या परोक्ष रूप से संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगा।
Kamarpal Gujar, mind you, he was one of the cabinet ministers. He's a sitting cabinet minister in the Haryana Assembly. He was the one who come out and said that Mr. Khattar is not going anywhere. Once again, rumored to be close to the Khattar dispensation, ML Khattar. He is the current education, environment, forest and wildlife, heritage and tourism and the parliamentary affairs minister where Haryana is concerned. Right now it does seem, and I want to bring in Kamaljeet if you can hear me, the close aides of ML Khattar taking oath. Kamaljeet, can you hear us? All right, so Kamaljeet unable to hear us, but the oath-taking ceremony continuing. Once again, let's cut across to our reporters as well as our guests who continue to be with us as the oath-taking ceremony continues. Mr. Malik, I'm going to pull you back into this conversation. You talk about how the BJP works, but one thing we've heard so much in the last 1 week, Mr. Malik, is alliance dharma. What really went wrong with the JJP? Many say it's a fixed match, that the JJP will possibly get you that 4 to 5% Jat vote, which would not have come otherwise.
Well, you may consider the blocks and other things, and the Congress has this habit of breaking India into bits and pieces and understanding India into bits and pieces. We
लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता, अखंडता रक्षण रखूंगा। मैं हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्य की श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध धर्म कर्म के निर्वहन करूंगा तथा भय, पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना मैं सब प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान के और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं मूलचंद शर्मा ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि जिसे हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा या मुझे ज्ञात होगा उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को उस व्यवस्था को छोड़कर जबकि ऐसे मंत्री के रूप में मैं अपने कर्तव्यों के उचित निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो। अन्य व्यवस्था में मैं प्रत्यक्ष रूप में सूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगा।
Already a sitting minister of the former Khattar cabinet. He used to be the Minister of Transport, Skill Development, Mines and Geology, taking oath again under the Nayab Singh Saini cabinet. Kamaljeet Sandhu is back with us. Kamal, two sitting cabinet ministers of the Khattar dispensation now taking the oath again under the leadership of Saini. Who more are coming up? Who are the others?
Well, the list of probables is perhaps out, but let me tell you, Kanwarbal Gujjar, who had actually said that Manohar Lal Khattar is going to continue as the CM, is the first one to take the oath. And obviously there's been a change of guard there. And then obviously it's the Moolchand Sharma who's taken oath now. Obviously there is the list of announcements being done at this point of time. Clearly, as far as the list is concerned, this is where there is list of probables, and Gopal Kanda's name has been doing the round. Mohan Lal Badoli's name has been doing the round. So is Sanjay Singh, and the other one is the speaker, who's Gyanchand Gupta. So we will see whether the list of probables really come true. But yes, the first one to make it in the list is obviously Kanwarbal Gujjar, who had said that could be one of the probables, and now he has taken oath. Moolchand Sharma has now taken a seat. And the third in the list is Ranjit Singh. Ranjit Singh Chautala is one of the important members because he belongs to the and he's an independent. So yes, him walking on the stage now, so very clearly a very important player as far as Haryana is concerned. Many said that he could actually get the post of deputy CM. He was that important. So having somebody from the Chautala family on stage is something which is significant as far as this alliance may not be there, but having the independent support, and he's the one who could be leading them all in, is very, very important and pivotal at this point of time. And now he's taking an oath. And yes, as far as this alliance may not be there, but having the independent support.
विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता मैं हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और कर्म से निर्वहन करूंगा। सदा भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना मैं सब प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान के और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि जो विषय हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों उस अवस्था को छोड़कर जबकि ऐसे मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों को उचित निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो। अन्य अवस्था में मैं प्रत्यक्ष या परोक्ष रूप से संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूँगा।
Ranjit Singh Chautala. He is an independent but comes from the Chautala family. He won the seat of Rania as an independent. He's a sitting cabinet minister. He was in the Khattar government and now taking a re-oath. Lots of questions surrounding, will he the one who will replace Dushyant Chautala as the deputy chief minister of the state of Haryana? He is, Dushyant Chautala would be his grandnephew. He's the son of Chaudhary Devilal. I want to cut across to Poulomi now. Poulomi, you know, to pull you in, the kind of selection right now, at least the three other cabinet ministers who have taken oath, interesting. Two of them very close to Khattar. The other one could possibly be the replacement of Dushyant Chautala.
Well, that's right. It's a very interesting combination. Of course, all of them have been ministers as far as the former Manohar Lal Khattar government is concerned. And, as Kamaljeet was pointing out very interestingly there, Krishnapal, I beg your pardon, not Krishnapal Gujjar, but Kanwarpal Gujjar, in fact, was one of those who went in alongside Manohar Lal Khattar earlier this morning to Raj Bhavan, tendered in his resignation, and was one of the first to come out and go on record with the media saying Manohar Lal Khattar to continue as the Chief Minister. So it's very, interesting to watch him being sworn in as part of the new state cabinet being led by Nayab Singh Saini as, the first minister that is being sworn alongside the Chief Minister. All of these, of course, so far who have been sworn in, including, of course, from the Chautala family, Ranjit Singh Chautala as well, all have been cabinet ministers in the Khattar government. So, yes, this could, as you pointed out, Ranjit Singh Chautala would in fact, be the great-grandfather, if you will, he, of course, is Devi Lal's son, so, he would be grandfather.
The grandnephew of
Ranjit.
Ranjit.
So Dushyant Chautala would be the grandnephew, that's right, as far as Ranjit Singh Chautala is concerned. So a very interesting combination as far as the BJP is concerned.
मैं जयप्रकाश दलाल ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा। मैं हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगा तथा भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या द्वेष के बिना मैं सब प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान के और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं जयप्रकाश दलाल ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि जो विषय हरियाणा राज्य के मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा, उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को उस अवस्था को छोड़कर, जबकि ऐसे मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों के उचित निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो, अन्य अवस्था में मैं प्रत्यक्ष अपरोक्ष रूप में संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगा।
A sitting cabinet minister taking oath, Jai Prakash Dalal, is the current agriculture and farmer welfare, animal husbandry and dairy minister. Also holds the portfolio of law and legislative where the Haryana government is concerned. Till now it does seem that the cabinet, the new cabinet, the four that have taken oath other than the chief minister, all four of them have been sitting cabinet members of the Khattar regime. They've continued at least till now. Kamaljeet Sandhu, bringing you back into the conversation, all four of them till now have been cabinet ministers under ML Khattar and now continue in the cabinet of Saini.
Well, it does seem like they're more to the experience.
All right, we don't have Kamaljeet Sandhu. We're going to try and, reconnect to her. But Paulomi, bringing you in on this, interesting. Jai Prakash Dalal, a sitting cabinet minister in the Khattar regime, now continues in the Saini regime.
Or who in fact have been sworn in as part of the Saini regime, in fact have served under Manohar Lal Khattar as well. So not much in terms of big changes as of yet that we've seen as far as the state cabinet is concerned, other than of course changing the top face of the cabinet. So it remains to be seen whether some of the speculated names, including that of Haryana Lokhit Party chief Gopal Kanda, whether he's of course inducted into the state cabinet.
All right, we're going to continue with the oath-taking ceremony in Haryana, slipping into a quick break to stay with us.
Haryana woke up to high political drama on Tuesday. The state has got a new Chief Minister in Nayab Singh Saini. The chain of events started with Manohar Lal Khattar quitting as Chief Minister amid reports of rift with the JJP over seat sharing. The JJP was keen to contest on 2 seats, but the BJP was in no mood to give any seat to Dushyant Chautala's party. By afternoon, it became clear the BJP was going for an overhaul in the state that it swept in 2019. Saini was declared as Chief Minister after a meeting of the MLAs in the presence of central observers. Saini is the current state BJP chief. He is a member of parliament from Kurukshetra. Considered to be a close aide of Khattar, Saini is also a known OBC face. The Congress has demanded precedence rule in the state, claiming the BJP has lost moral right to rule. With Nayab Singh Saini at the helm, the BJP is set for a new innings in Haryana. Bureau Report, India Today.
पोलराइजेशन में टीएमसी बनाम बीजेपी रह जाएगी, यानी कम्युनल फोर्सेस को जिंदा रखना चाहती हैं ममता जी बंगाल में। तो एक तरफ तो अल्पसंख्यक के सुरक्षा की बात करती हैं, दूसरी तरफ अल्पसंख्यक को डरवा के रखना चाहती हैं। टीएमसी ने ठान लिया है कि बीजेपी बनाम टीएमसी ही रहेगा, लिबरल और लेफ्ट पार्टियां नहीं रहेंगी। मुस्लिम समाज को इनसिक्योर करके रखना ही उनकी रणनीति है।
900 चूहे खा के बिल्ली हज को चली। 12 साल राज करने के बाद रामनवमी की याद आ जाए मैडम? हैं? लात मारने वाली गाय को बर्दाश्त करने वाली मैडम को 12 साल से रामनवमी भुला गया था, आज याद आ गया है। ये हुंकार है, संदेश खाली की हुंकार है जो कानों में गूंज रही है। ये डर है कि 65% बंगाल की जनता उनको नकार देगी और ये झूलेंगी लात मारने वाली गाय के, दुधारू गाय के पैरों में, और उन्हीं के भरोसे रहेंगी। टीएमसी खाली हो चुकी है।
Battleground Bengal gears up for the ultimate Lok Sabha dangle. Sounding the poll bugle in the state of Mati Manush, TMC announced candidates for all the 42 seats in the state at a mammoth rally in Kolkata's Brigade ground. In a possible fallout of the Sandesh Khali horror, TMC dropped local MP Nusrat Jahan from Bashirhat, fielding Nurul Islam in her place. While Abhishek Banerjee will be contesting from Diamond Harbour, Mawa Moitra, who is involved in an alleged cash for votes, has been given another chance from Krishnanagar. As star cricketer Irfan Pathan's brother Yusuf Pathan has been fielded from Behrampur, Shatrughan Sinha is TMC's pick from Asansol. While Mamta attacked BJP, TMC minced no words to slam the Congress.
Guarantee. Kisher guarantee? যে গ্যারান্টির কোনো মূল্য নেই 1000 টাকার গ্যাসে ফুটছে বিনা পয়সার চাল বাবা নন্দলাল নির্বাচন আসলে 100 টাকা কমবে আর নির্বাচন চলে গেলে 1000 টাকা বাড়বে মনে রাখবেন
The BJP slammed TMC for allegedly promoting leaders behind communal riots, adding that Nurul Islam was the prime accused in Baduria violence. BJP said Mamta, who describes BJP netas as outsiders, has herself fielded candidates from outside Bengal, citing the example of former cricketer Yusuf Pathan.
यूसुफ पठान गुजरात से आते हैं, मोदी जी भी गुजरात से आते हैं। मोदी बहिरागत है, फॉरेन एंटिटी है, लेकिन यूसुफ पठान नहीं है। ये कौन सा रूल है? कोई बंगाली नहीं मिला आपको? बंगाली मुसलमान में क्या वोट जीतने की लड़ने की ताकत नहीं है क्या?
Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who now faces Yusuf Pathan, accused Mamta of polarizing votes. Despite TMC's big snub, Congress remains hopeful of a tie-up. Is the messy Bengal poll fight set to be even messier?
This resignation of the election commissioner just on the heels of his trip to Kolkata shows clearly there was some pressure on the election commissioner, Arun Goel. The Modi government wanted him to get out so that they could appoint 2 election commissioners of their own choosing. This is why we refer to the BJP as anti-Bengal outsider Jamindars. This party wants to come from the outside. They want to play their dirty tricks in Bengal. They want to try and blackmail the people of Bengal. They want to try and pressure the people of Bengal. So we want to today tell these anti-Bengal outsider Jamindars of the BJP that your dirty tricks are not going to work in West Bengal. You've tried this before. You've tried this again. The people of Bengal have given you a befitting answer before. And we promise you that you will get the answer that you deserve.
The latest news break coming in, the second list to be announced shortly where the Congress is concerned. Most likely, Congress big guns will drop out of the 2024 fight. Former Chief Minister Gehlot, Kamal Nath likely to drop out. The question on Sachin Pilot not contesting Lok Sabha polls also right. All of that will in all probability be cleared in a short while, where the Congress will be holding a press conference to give out the second list of candidates for the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. We will hear on candidates from Karnataka, from Rajasthan, from Gujarat. Uttar Pradesh was not discussed in the CEC meeting today. The meeting of the CEC on Uttar Pradesh and other states will be on the 15th. But for now, we will get a larger understanding where Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot, will they be fighting or not? Madhya Pradesh, Kamal Nath, not fighting is what he said. His son would be fighting, where Ashok Gehlot, our sources tell us, it will be his son that would be contesting from Jalon, where Sachin Pilot is concerned, at the CEC, he made clear that he'd like to focus on 4 seats and not fight the Lok Sabha himself. Both Sachin Pilot, in fact, in 2019 had fought the Lok Sabha but lost. A quick break. Do stay with us. On the other side is my colleague Akshita.
Joined by veteran leader of the Congress party and the General Secretary Shailja Kumari, and we'll take a reaction over the entire tussle. 1 Chief Minister, 2 Deputy Chief Ministers we know, and Nayab Singh Saini is going to be the new face of the BJP. Do you think the damage has been done, or they've controlled the damage?
No. There's no damage control. This is panic control, and I don't think you can even call it panic control. There's no control. Now things are going, they're dissipating. It has been precipitated by their own wrongdoings. They have, the alliance has broken, which was in any case an unholy alliance. Logon ki aankhon mein dhool jhonka. And first day itself, we knew that this is not going to last, but because of selfish reasons, or whatever you may call it, this alliance has kind of lasted, but everyone was waiting for this to happen. I'm very surprised, BJP, which claims to be in control all over, they let events overtake them, and now they are reacting in such a way.
Do you think that they let events overtake them, or it was well timed by the BJP? It's close on the heels of the Lok Sabha elections. There are 2 different...
Yeah. But I would like to say here that though this was coming, they would have liked to time it according to their own convenience. But sometimes events overtake them. Now, when things started rolling, things started precipitating, the MP leaving, the way the situation was developing, Rahul ji's yatra, we did a yatra which was hugely successful, and the sections which they thought that they have them captive, they started leaving them. And that is, I think, when it triggered this reaction. Their alliance broke up, and they, in a panic, this is, can you make out, will any political analyst say that this was scripted by BJP, what they are doing today? No. If they had wanted to do it, if they had wanted political dividends, they would have done it some time back in a well thought out manner. It's not reflective of that.
All right. My last question is then, do you think that the BJP is in control of the government, or do you think there are many disgruntled BJP MLAs you're in touch with?
Definitely there are many disgruntled elements, and I don't see this government lasting.
Thank you very much for talking to us. That was Shailja Kumari giving her opinion as far as the new appointment of the Chief Minister of Haryana and the new political situation is concerned. With video journalist Deepak Bhish, this is Mosmi Singh in Delhi for India Today.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
CAA को आप सिर्फ CAA से नहीं, CAA को आपको NPR और एनआरसी से जोड़कर देखना जरूरी है। क्या अमित शाह पार्लियामेंट में मेरा नाम लेकर नहीं कहे थे कि ओवैसी जी एनपीआर एनआरसी भी आएगा? क्या अमित शाह कई टीवी इंटरव्यूज में नहीं कहा था कि एनपीआर एनआरसी आएगा जब सीएबी था? बाद में सीडब्ल्यू वो एक्ट हो गया, वो जब सीएबी बिल था, जब उनका ऑन रिकॉर्ड इंटरव्यू है पार्लियामेंट में, उन्होंने कहा है। तो ये सब एक धुआं है और ये कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि असल इनका मकसद क्या है कि देश में एनपीआर हो, एनआरसी हो। अब मिसाल के तौर पर आसाम में जो एनआरसी हुआ सुप्रीम कोर्ट मॉनिटर्ड, 1600 करोड़ रुपये उस पर खर्चा किए गए, 50,000 गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज ने काम किया और 19 लाख लोगों को कहा गया कि भारत के शहरी नहीं है, नागरिक नहीं है। अब मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं कि उसमें 10 से 12 लाख हमारे हिंदू भाई बहन के नाम नहीं आए। वहां के मुख्यमंत्री ये कह रहे हैं, कह चुके हैं कि उन 10-12 लाख हिंदू भाइयों बहनों को बगैर डॉक्यूमेंट के सीडब्ल्यू के तहत उनको सिटीजनशिप मिल जाएगी। अब जो 1 से 1.5 लाख जिन मुसलमानों के जहां नाम नहीं आए, वो तो एक्ट में नहीं आएंगे, सीडब्ल्यू में, उनको तो फॉरेनर्स ट्रिब्यूनल जाना पड़ेगा। ये कौन सा इंसाफ है बताओ?
Well, there are three main issues why we totally oppose this. The CPIM totally opposes it. The first is the act itself. We had opposed it because it changes the definition of citizenship in India and links it to religion, which is highly discriminatory. Secondly, we oppose it because the timing of this, just 3 days before the elections, the announcement of the elections means what? Obviously, if they have not done it for 5 years and they are doing it today, it's because they have a view that this is going to further polarize, which is what the BJP thrives on. Polarization and division is the DNA of the BJP's politics, and that is why they have chosen this time. And the third is the rules themselves are intrinsically against the